Just got power back. I think these guys right here, all sexy and stuff. Y'all don't have to leave that fast. It's gonna be cool in here pretty soon. Shit. But thanks for the power, girl. Oh, he's coming back. Oh, shit. Hello, everyone. It's me, Big Gay Steve. Welcome to the BGS Comedy Show. Before we get started, please like and subscribe and hit that dinner bell so that every time I do a video, you will get some Mylanta, a free jar of Mylanta, or a bucket, or a whatever the fuck it's called, girl. My light's already changed. What happened to your ear, Steve? Oh, I got a story for you, girl. It's bleeding. We'll get to it. What I have for you today is a mac and cheese weenie made out of the Cheetos brand mac and cheese, and I had the fiery hot, the jalapeno, and the regular. Girl, I just mixed them all up and made one big ass pot of mac and cheese, and so I put it in a weenie. There's a weenie in there somewhere. It's a big ass bun. Sometimes the bun is way bigger than the weenie. So anyway, girl, cheers. Drinking some lemonade. So happy Saturday. You like my shirt? Dolly and Reba 2024. That's right, girl. We need some more choices. Why is your ear bleeding, Steve? Well, okay. Remember how I told y'all that I wanted to start my own weenie truck? And well, so if I'm going to do my own weenie truck, I need a special weenie, a specialty, a Big Gay Steve weenie. So I was trying to think of a recipe to come up with a weenie, and everything I come up with just had a lot of mayonnaise oozing everywhere out of the tips and all, and I couldn't come up with any other ingredients that looked better on my weenie than a bunch of mayonnaise. So I employed Martha Stewart. Figures if anybody would know what to put on a weenie, I mean, she's been in prison and everything, girl. It would be her, right? So I was like, Martha Stewart, can you help me come up with a weenie? And she's like, yeah, girl. So she sends me a recipe, and one of the main ingredients on there was ketchup. Girl, ketchup does not belong on a weenie, okay? And I was like, Martha, I can't do that. I can't put ketchup on my weenie, girl. And she's like, oh, no, you got to have ketchup. And I'm like, no, that's just almost communist, girl. We can't have it. I was like, no, I'm fighting. I'm fighting. I have my fist in there, girl. I have my weenie like this. And, girl, she got pissed. She puts a Facebook post that says, you know who else holds their weenie in the air like that? Hitler. She called me Hitler, girl. So, I mean, it was just on after that. I was like, bitch. And it was back and forth and everything. And so finally we kind of made amends. And so I said, come on over to my house today, and I'll make you a nice lunch. And, we just try to make up, girl. Well, she says, all right, I'll be there in a little while. So she comes over. I open the door, and I said, come on in, girl. Let's hug it out, right? And so she comes in, and she gives me a hug, like it's all cool and everything. Then the bitch takes a big old bite out of my ear and starts laughing and runs and jumps in her little motorcade and drives off. And she thought it was funny, girl. She bit my ear. So that just pissed me off right there. So I wanted to show her what I had for you today. I got a mac and cheese. Did I tell you already? I don't remember, girl. Mac and cheese weenie. I mixed all the mac and cheeses together from the Cheetos brand. I had jalapenos. Anyway, girl. It looks pink because it's got a lot of different. Anyway, girl. Mac and cheese weenie. Something simple. My ear's burning too, girl. It's hot. Maybe I can take the bandage. I mean, it stopped bleeding yet? Let's see here. I think it's probably gonna be okay, girl. That Martha can be vicious, girl. The big old bite out of my ear. That smells like old HIV positive. Okay, tastes like sriracha. Anyway, girl, yeah, so that's what happened. But after I thought about it, girl, let's take a bite out of the weenie. I got my thoughts on this whole, everybody trying to give their opinion on what a weenie should be. Okay, so let's take a bite. Let's get right into our mac and cheese weenie here. Let's go in, girl. Mm. See, there's a weenie in there. Deep in that bun, girl. Mm. 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 Oh, good. Mm. I guess the moral of the story is this. We all need weenie, girl. We can't be without a weenie, right? We have to have a weenie. But not all of us agree on what kind of weenie we want. You know what I'm saying? So all of us have different ideas of what kind of weenie that we should have. And we really shouldn't be shoving our weenies down each other's throat. Well, let me take that back. I anyway, girl. Actually, we should. Well, if we want to keep the peace, okay, just shove your weenie down the throat of whoever is going to be receptacating, recycling your weenie. Okay, if you know they're going to take your weenie and they're going to love taking that weenie, girl, and give it to them. Give them the weenie you know they're going to want, right? But if you know that that's not the kind of weenie, let's say if we were voting for a weenie, okay, we needed a weenie to take charge. I love it when they take charge, girl. Where was I? Anyway, girl. Okay, yeah. If you're voting for a weenie to take charge, we all have to remember that first of all, our weenies never treat us right once we vote for them, right? They or once we eat them, swallow them. Usually they cheat on us, do something to, or they make us sick to our stomach, give us the shits. So no matter what weenie, that blood is burning. No matter what, girl, they're going to cheat on you. They're not going to treat you right. They're going to give you indigestion, something. Okay. So no matter what weenie you're rooting for, we all have difference of opinion, and we shouldn't be shoving. I shouldn't be shoving my weenie down your throat unless you want it. Unless that's the weenie you want. Okay. We all have different. Long story short, we all have difference of opinion, and you don't want to lose good friends like Martha. Girl, because she's got the weed connection. She knows Snoop Dogg, girl. I don't want to blow my connections. I mean, well, sometimes I do to get a discount. You know what I'm saying, girl? Let's take another bite of weed. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But weenies come. What is it? I got off track. Weenies come and weenies go. Don't lose your friend because y'all don't agree on the same weenie. Because no matter what, there's always going to be some weenie in charge. And you're not going to like everything they do to your butthole, whether it's going in or out. You know what I'm saying, girl? Well, so I'm sorry, Martha, from the bottom of my heart. No hard feelings. I understand. You like your weenie a certain way. I like my weenie a certain way. But I would like you to bring the other part of my ear back if you haven't swallowed it yet. Okay. She's vicious, girl. She had to be vicious. What she's been through and still come back. I saw her on TV the other day. Martha Stewart Cooks. Girl, she looks like she can barely stand up. She looks like Steve. Don't. Okay, I know, girl. Looks like she can't talk. She getting old, girl. Mm, mm. Now not good, but no ketchup on it at all. Yeah, girl. My imaginary husband turns 30 years old Wednesday. I ain't never been with a 30-year-old in my life. That's like an old man, girl. He needs a new car because he flooded it. So we was gonna go look for new cars, and I was thinking, I might trade you in too, girl. You got a lot of miles on you too at 30. Shit, I'll be 30 next year, but I mean, you know. Oh, that's some good weenie, girl. Yeah, I had let me tell you what I had. I had 3 boxes of Cheetos mac and cheese. One was a flaming hot, just my favorite one. And then I had a jalapeno flavor, and then just the bold and cheesy, I think it's called. Anyway, girl, I've had them in my cupboard for a while. Oh, girl, did I say cupboard? Yes, Steven, you just said you're almost turning 30. Those two words don't go together. Well, that word doesn't go with somebody's 30. That's like somebody in their 60. Pantry? Can I say that? Or what do people call it now? I know the new kids must have a new name for it. The food closet. I'm coming out of the food closet, girl. So anyway, where was I, girl? Oh, I looked at the date on them. I don't know why. I just started checking dates and shit. And all of them, they didn't expire, but they all said best by March of 2024. Well, it's July, so said shit. They're not good at their best anymore. So I just threw them all in one big pot. I said, you know what? I'm gonna make one big giant pot of mac and cheese. I'm gonna mix it all together. And when I did, it turned it kind of pinkish color, but it's good. Yeah, girl, 30 years old. Shit. Mm. All kidding aside, I remember one of the first guys I ever went on a date with when I was 21. I think I was 21. Yeah. Wasn't the first time I ever sat next to somebody and had a loving conversation with our tongues uh, somewhere. Um, it was the first time I actually ever went out on a date with another man, and he was 30 and I was 21. I remember thinking at the time, he's just too old for me, girl. He's like almost dead. I mean, 30 years old, fuck. I mean, to me, he just seemed like a fucking fossil, you know. And now that I'm almost 54, uh, I'm like, that's a fucking child now. So even though my husband's turning 30, he's still a baby to me. He's my baby. Mm, mm, mm. One thing's for sure, his weenie don't act like it's 30 years old. Hell no. Some bitch is 18 all day long. It's kind of annoying. I had a friend that had a young wife, and she wanted to fuck all the time. He's my age, and she was half his age. And he told me, he said, "Man, she wants it so much, it almost seems like a chore. It's not even fun no more." And his wife was smoking hot, and I was looking at her thinking, "You think it's a chore to screw her? Are you crazy?" Anyway, he couldn't keep up, girl. She finally left him for some 18-year-old waiter, uh, which he deserves it. Because he's a big old hoe. Also. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. I'm going to end it there. Remember how Grandma told me, always leave a little bit on your plate so you'll stay 5-star. Everything I do is 5-star. Okay. Oh, y'all should, if y'all have this beer, y'all should, you know how much this is? $3 a 6-pack. Only the best for me, girl. That's some good ass beer. And they're 18 ounce. So you give him more for less, which is always a good thing. All right, girl. Remember, fight. Don't let nobody tell you what to put on your weenie, where to put your weenie, or what weenie to vote for. You just you know what weenie's good for you, girl. Okay, but it's okay. We could all have. Not everybody's. Girl, can you imagine having the same weenie for years and years and years? That's why I like the way that we switch it up sometimes. Anyway, girl, there's a lot of innuendo in this video, Steve. I know, girl. God bless you. God bless America. And let's pray that we keep all of our elected weenies officials safe out there. May God protect them all on both sides, okay? Because it's a crazy motherfucking world we're living in, girl. All right, my weenie's already starting to treat me wrong. I can feel it right here. Shit, I forgot to buy toilet paper again. I might just be stuck like Chuck. All right, girl, I love you. Like and subscribe. See you on the next video, girl. Bye. Happy birthday, husband, if you ever watch this video and I'm dead someday. I love you, baby. Come on, Clicker. You dead too?